We gonna get to that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But we about to get to this right here. One love, one heart.
You must know I have nothing to do with this, you know. The order never come from me.
Here on if it drop everything and go see this movie. Yeah, but but seriously though, like Bob Marley, One Love. I gotta stop doing this damn YouTube clap shit. Seriously, that shit wet. But anyway, so I have my thoughts. I think that the movie has good bones. It has a good foundation. It definitely understands who Bob Marley is. It understands everything he went through. It understands, you know, his legacy as a whole. Everything that Bob Marley stood for and continues to inspire long after his death. I think that the movie definitely has a good standing on who Bob Marley is and his mission and everything he set out to do. But the movie feels unfinished. I looked at the runtime for the movie before I even, like as I'm buying the tickets, I looked at the runtime and I was like, this seems pretty short. When you're making a movie about someone's life, and this is not just anyone, this is Bob Marley. Rastafari. Anyways, so we talking about Bob Marley here. This ain't just anyone. He went global all over the world to spread peace, to unify Jamaica, everything. He even went back there after they tried to kill him. He had a mission. Again, he strove for peace and unity. When they listen to his music, they're not just listening to mindless music. This music is healing, even on a spiritual level. Like, this music makes you feel good. And as I was watching the movie, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I really felt like whatever negativity was holding me back in whatever area of my life, whatever it is, stop. Anyways, so I really felt like everything was diminishing. And I think that's just the power of Bob Marley. So that's why I said, like, I think they definitely understand who he is and everything that he stood for. But the movie does not do enough to make that message heard. It really feels like kind of like a montage. They kind of rush through a lot of the things that Bob Marley has done throughout his life from time when he's a child. There's plenty of moments where we're in the present and then it goes back to the past. Then we get a glimpse of his group before it became what it was. You know, the Wailers, the Wailing Wailers, all that, before it was Bob Marley and the Wailers. Then the point where they tried to assassinate him. That was like way in the beginning of the movie. And we got there kind of late, I ain't gonna lie. We was on CP time, you know. We was on CP time. Clap it. We missed like a couple minutes of the movie. It's whatever. It happens. But when we got there, it was the moment after he was nearly assassinated, and that's when I was like, yeah, I think they're skipping a lot of stuff that they could have included in this movie. So it was really kind of jumping in time a lot, sort of skipping a lot of things. And I noticed that, and I was kind of like, because like 1 minute he almost got assassinated, the next minute he left Jamaica to find a new sound, to make, you know, new music that'll touch every corner of the earth, right? Every corner. The next thing you know, everything's going well, he's global, and then cancer. And I was like, yep, they're rushing through this movie. It was kind of heartbreaking to see that, because this is the first movie on his life. Now, maybe his son didn't want too much to, I guess he didn't want too much to be said or told in the movie. I guess he felt like the structure was enough, that what they presented was enough, you know, to respect his father and his legacy. Personally, I think that the movie's biggest flaw is the runtime. It would be so much better if they didn't shortcut it. I would have sat through a 3-hour Bob Marley movie, easily. I would have sat through it. He didn't even perform, I don't even think he performed the biggest hit. One love, One heart, let's get. You get it. Yeah, I don't even think he performed that. That was just a song. Spoiler alert. That was a song at the end of the movie. One thing I can say that I really loved about the movie, I think I said it, the performances are chef's fucking kiss. I forget his name. Kingsley. Yeah, I think that's his name. The dude from Secret Invasion. Now, he redeemed himself from Secret Invasion because that shit was ass. Like, Secret Invasion was garbage. I didn't like his villain. He was kind of one note. He was literally like a flatline. It was boring. When I see that he's playing Bob Marley, I hear the accent, I hear the patois. You know, I see that he got the Bob Marley. He just in his body, and I'm just like, this guy, he's doing it. And when you watch the movie, you'll just be like, yo, this is Bob Marley. Through and through. Man, he played the shit out of that role. Like, he sounded just like him. When he was singing Redemption song, I was like, yo, he sounds just like him. He looks just like him. Although sometimes I'm like, I don't know if he looks like Bob Marley. I don't know. But he definitely, if any part of that movie truly would make Bob Marley proud, it's how that actor portrayed him. It was legendary. I'm mind blown. Like, the whole time, it was just gripping. From the walk, from the singing, the dancing, the whole body language, every movement, every step. It was amazing. It was just amazing. That actress, Lashana Lynch, just fucking phenomenal. She was amazing. Whole cast was amazing. There were some people in the audience where I was kind of like, yeah, y'all have no idea what the hell they saying, because I'm Jamaican, and my friend who I went with, she's also Jamaican. So we sitting there, we laughing at certain moments. We're the only ones laughing. This shit was so crazy. And I think I whispered to her, I was like, man, a lot of these people don't know what the hell they saying, do they? She's like, nope. Shit was crazy. We were probably the only two Jamaicans in there, to be honest. I think so. A lot of white-skinned people in the audience. Anyway, we're not even gonna get into that. It's not an issue, I'm just saying. I definitely believe that the movie was definitely too short. It should have had a Malcolm X type of runtime. That movie was 3 hours. This movie should have been at least 2 hours and 40 minutes, or again, even 3 hours. I would watch a 3-hour Bob Marley movie if it means we're gonna get every nook and cranny. If not everything, then, you know, a lot of things. But that's this movie's biggest flaw, the runtime. It really just goes from event to event to event. There's really no time to sort of, you know, hang around in there. So event, and then the brush kind of, you know, combs through. Then another event. No, it's just like, boom, we here. And boom, we here. Boom, we here. It's like, no wonder it's a 1 hour and 40-minute movie. It was really short. However, the runtime, as much as it bothers me, I gotta say, again, the performances really held it down. Really. The writing, phenomenal. You really get the feel that you're in Jamaica. You really get the feel that you're with Bob Marley on this journey. It was intense. Like, my eyes were glued to the screen. There wasn't a moment that I looked away and I was like, I didn't like that very much. Not a single moment. It's one of those near perfect movies that kind of misses, and it's kind of like, well, damn. They definitely missed a little bit with this movie. It could have been a lot longer than it is. And again, that's his biggest flaw. So honestly, my final rating for Bob Marley is definitely a solid 7.1 out of 10. Solid. Now, a Jamaican from the homeland would score this probably as like a 5. Really just boom, 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 boom through the movie, and then it was done. You know, they skipped a whole lot of stuff. And that took away from a lot of the emotional impact you will feel. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of things to feel in this movie. Plenty of emotions and feelings running around, but especially from the time where they you know, diagnosed him with the cancer, it's just kind of like, you don't have that moment with him where you feel for him, but you don't have the time with him to actually be there with him in the moment. It's like he has it and he just like, you know, at some point. Yeah, I definitely think this movie was pretty solid. If it was longer, I think that the reception would have been better overall, especially from me, but I'd watch it again and I'd buy it again. I'd buy the DVD when it comes out. So yeah, I give it a solid 7 out of 10, which is good. The actors were amazing. The performances were just phenomenal. The directing, amazing. Dialogue, you're killing me. It's amazing. It's all amazing. So I definitely recommend you go see One Love. That's what it's called, Bob Marley, One Love. Let me know what you think of the movie when you see it. If you like it, just put it down in the comments. If you didn't like it, or if we share kind of the same opinion, please let me know. I am all ears. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, you already know what the deal is. We're gonna tell your aunts, we're gonna tell your uncles, we're gonna tell your sister, we're gonna tell your brother, we're gonna tell your niece, your nephew, your in-laws, your ex-in-laws, whoever. Tell everybody about the review and make sure they hit that bell button at the top so they stay updated when I post. Blood clot. If you like this video, again, do all of those things. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Just watch, just subscribe. Subscribe, damn it. And I will hit y'all back with another review soon. I think you're gonna really like the next one. Yeah, I'm not gonna give any hints away, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned for the next review.